Hey guys, Jim Bowers, Demon Seed, back at you here on the YouTube network. Boy, do we have a lot to go over. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the DJI Spark. Now, for those of you who think I'm a DJI fanboy, well, let me just tell you this. Not one drone manufacturer has ever paid me or given me a drone or any kind of gratuity. It's a conflict of interest because I am always going to be 100% honest with you. Even though DJI has the worst customer support in the industry, they also make the best drones. And now they've come out with the Spark. The first time I got it without the radio controller, because the radio controller is going to come in that Fly More bundle, which is going to be available in August. Now, when I was flying it in my initial beta review, I was flying it with the app because I had no radio. Now, here's the problem. DJI knows you're flying it with a cell phone, so they dampened down everything. You couldn't fly the damn thing more than about 10 miles an hour forward or back. It had a maximum range of about 350 feet. It was an absolute snoozer. You can't use the sport mode unless you have the freaking radio controller. So, that's what I want you to do. Even if you own an Inspire or the Phantom 4 or the Unique, you have got to pick up the Spark, because the Spark is just a must-have little drone. Flying this thing in the sport mode is night and day compared to the app. If you're flying it with the app, you're gonna get bored. That's another thing about DJI. When they package something up, they're like Apple. Apple puts everything in the coolest boxes and they package it up really nice. And there is your DJI Spark radio controller. It's a lot like the Mavic radio. The only real big difference is it doesn't have the full LCD display on the front that gives you a lot of your flight information. Now, the other difference is with the DJI Spark, you're not going to plug the radio, your cell phone, into the radio. It's freaking Wi-Fi all the way to the bird. DJI has perfected the technology of taking 2.4 and 5.8 gigahertz and using it to broadcast to the birds video signal and flight controls. It flies, like I said, like a bat out of hell if you put it in the sport mode. Now, gesture control is a hell of a lot of fun. But I gotta tell you, the gesture control is just so you can show off to your friends. That's really all it's for. And you can tell it to take a selfie. So what you're gonna do is get all your friends together, and then you're just gonna go like that to the Spark. And when the Spark's front sensor right there detects that, these front LEDs are going to go red, 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 green. And when it flashes green, it takes a high resolution still picture of you and those idiots that you call friends. Okay? The DJI Spark battery, 49 bucks. Where are you going to buy an intelligent LiPo battery for a drone for 49 bucks? And you get about 14 to 16 minutes of flight time with this little bugger. It's $49 over at acesdeals.biz. So you definitely want to have at least 3 of them. And then the Spark just plugs in right there. So you just plug it in via an Android port on the back of your Spark, and it charges up in about 40 minutes or so. And you can fly out to damn near a mile. Yesterday, I got the radio controller for the first time. I said, oh, the hell with it. I was waiting for my wife to get off work in a shopping mall. So I put the Spark beside the car. I launched the little peckerhead, and I flew up to about 300 feet. This thing makes barely any noise. And I was rolling, pitching left and right, and the picture was as smooth as a freaking Phantom 4. It really was. I was totally impressed. The Spark has a 2-axis gimbal on it. It's the smallest one in the industry, by the way. It adjusts for pitch and it adjusts for roll. You're going to get a perfectly smooth 1080p high definition video off of the Spark. I'm telling you, you gotta own one of these damn things. So if you're going to order the Spark, you gotta get it from Peter, that good old boy from New York City, over there at acesdeals.biz. You can haul ass. Oh my God, I love caffeine. I'm going to show you some video. Here's the DJI Phantom 4 at 1080p and 60 frames a second. Here's the Mavic at 1080p and 60 frames a second. And here is the DJI Spark at 1080p and 60 frames a second. Alright, I know this video is running along, but I gotta get in a couple more things that you have to know. If you're gonna buy any other drone on the market, number one, the DJI Mavic. If it's got all 4 legs straight, it'll fly. The only other drone that you want to own is my still favorite drone on the market. I have flown them all. I would not lie to you. If you are going to invest your hard-earned money in a drone, you can't buy a better drone. So give Peter a call. There's a few accessories out there on the market that you might want to take a look at. If you're shooting ground video, you want to pick up the Katana. It's got your cell phone right there in front of you so you can monitor it, all of it. So the Katana, pick one up. The next accessory that you gotta have is from lighttake.com. These 3 little cases, I'll put the amazing price right down below. You can throw, literally throw, everything in your glove box and it's not gonna hurt it. Go on over to lighttake.com, tell them Demon Seed sent you. If you want to go out there and frick around with your neighbor, is this little light right here. Snap it onto your Mavic and go harass the neighborhood cats. And it's pretty damn bright. Check it out. Okay, this is the last and most important thing that I want to talk to you about. I have recently had communication with the CEO of DreamKey, that Canadian company that for the last almost 3 years now has promised all of its backers that have put up their hard-earned money that they were going to receive a Plexi drone. Now, as far as I know, not a single backer has still yet to receive the Plexi drone. I think a few beta testers have gotten one, but if somebody has actually received a Plexi drone, please let me know, because I want to tell everybody that the Plexi drone actually exists. So Clever Free Air, put up or shut up. You guys don't forget to kiss that flabby ass wife of yours right on the face. Make it a wet one. Jim Bowers, I'm out.